Yo, it is time for me to teach you a handstand tutorial.
Alright, so I plan on making this a two-part video, like little series thing. The first video, the one that you're watching right now, I'm going to be talking about the fundamental exercises that you need to have down before you even attempt to get into the handstand. So there's three main ones I'm going to cover, which is going to be the crow, the headstand, and the wall handstand. We need to get those all down and comfortable before we start trying your freestyle handstands. So if you get those three exercises down and comfortable before you start trying the actual handstand, you'll have way better luck and way much more success. So let's get into it. Alright, now before you ever start trying to do handstands, crow, any of the things that we're about to go over, first things first, always make sure you warm up your wrists, okay? So when you're first starting out, your wrists aren't going to be used to the impact of holding all your body weight. So you need to start out by warming them up, getting loose, and ready to take on that impact. So a couple things I like to do are just some wrist rolls, double wrist roll, a little wave action. Just get them loosened up, do whatever feels comfortable for you. And a few exercises to help make your wrist stronger. If you go on the floor or do this against the wall at an angle, just do these knuckle presses. Do a bunch of those finger presses. Just roll out your wrist. On that sideways. Do the back. Just basically do whatever you need to do to get your wrist ready to take on the impact. Okay, so first off, for those of you who don't know what the crow is, the crow basically looks like this. With your hands on the ground, come on. This is the crow. Now, the reason why I have this being one of the three fundamental exercises for the handstand is because it starts to help you learn what it's like to really balance on your hands and use your hands as a balancing point instead of your foot. Teaches you to activate all your different fingers and muscles in your hands to start balancing. Now the reason why the crow is easier than the handstand is because of your center of gravity. When you have a lower center of gravity, it's easier to keep it balanced. So, the way to get into the crow is to put your hands on the ground, about shoulder width apart, and then kind of create like a shelf on your elbow to rest your knee upon. So, kind of come up here, up on your toes, put your hands down, get your knee up onto that shelf, kind of on your tricep, and just push with your toes, and then rock, lean, and come up. If you're afraid to fall, you can put a towel, pillow, whatever. The thing is, you're not falling from very high, so if you do lean too far, even on hard ground, it's not gonna hurt you too bad. Alright, so spend some time developing your skill in the crow, and then we can move on to the next one. Alright, so the next fundamental exercise is the headstand. Now the headstand is a crucial exercise to begin with because while the crow taught you what it felt like to balance your hands, the headstand will teach you how to balance your torso and your legs. So let's get into that. A beginner exercise for the headstand, I would say, would be tripod. Now, I'll show you the tripod real quick right here. Now, you're going to put your head on the ground. Again, use a pillow if that makes you more comfortable. Head on the ground, come up on your toes, put one knee on an elbow, and then slowly lift the other knee, foot on the elbow. Now to go on the handstand, you really want to focus on your core, tuck your knees into your chest, and slowly press them up towards the ceiling. Now, so at first you're going to be all wild and kind of all over the place. And that's the thing, don't be afraid. If you fall over, just do a somersault. So yeah, actually, there's a fourth key exercise that we're in the handstand because it'll help you tremendously with the fear, and that is just a basic somersault. Which, I hope all of you learned this when you were little toddlers. That you just come down, put your hands on the ground, and you want to just tuck your head under and create a curved spine. So you're here, curves forward, and then you roll. Pretty simple. So yeah, having a good somersault down will help you tremendously later on when it comes to getting over the fear of falling on your face doing a handstand. Now, once you get comfortable with both the crow and the headstand, it's time to start moving on to the actual handstands. I know you've all been waiting for it, so here's the time. Let's get into it. So when first attempting the handstand, many people just try to start kicking up into it. And the first attempt will look something like this. Or, and they'll just end up being frustrated and never really make the progression that they're trying to. Yeah, so that's why it's important to start using the wall to help get an understanding of the amount of power you need to put into your kick. So the first thing to talk about is understanding the transition from your feet to your hands. A lot of people think when they're first starting out that it's a very abrupt change, something like this, sort of like a jump. And that's not gonna get you where you wanna go. The real transition is a smooth, gradual kind of teeter rock. So you come down, you rock, 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 put some weight on your hands, and then right when you get about 50-50 between 50-50 of your weight on your hands and 50 on your leg, that's when you kind of kick off the leg that's still on the ground and use the other leg to swing you up. So I'll show you real quick. It's teeter, 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 kick to get up into the handstand. Now, a lot of people, when they're first kicking up into the wall, they kind of just throw themselves up and slam into it, something like this. And that often results with them hitting the wall and just bouncing off. So that's why I like to tell people when you go up, bend one leg, and with the bent leg, catch the wall. So I'll show you one right here. It's teeter, 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 hands, kick, and then catch with this leg. Now, the first thing that we want to do while we're on the wall is we just want to be building strength. We're not focused on learning how to balance at all when we're on the wall. We're just trying to build that strength in our shoulders, in our triceps, and in our wrists to get used to supporting our weight being on our hands instead of on our legs, like you children. Alright, so while I was editing this tutorial, I realized there was one exercise that I forgot to share with you guys. And this exercise really helped me develop the strength that I needed in my shoulders to be able to hold a handstand. And I call them handstand walk-ups. So what they look like is you get up into a push-up position with your feet up against the wall, and then slowly start to walk your feet and hands in towards the wall. Touch your nose, and then come down. You can rep that over and over again to really help develop the strength in your shoulders. That'll help you master it ASAP. Alright, so I think that those are the three main fundamental exercises that you need to develop before you start working on your handstand. And to recap, it's the crow, where we're learning to use our hands to kind of balance our body weight. And then it's the headstand, when we're starting to figure out how to use our abdomen and our legs to stay balanced. And the third and final one is when we use the wall to, one, learn the kick up transition, and two, to really develop that strength in our shoulders, in our elbows, and in our wrists. So train those exercises, work on them hard, really get proficient in them, and then you can start trying to work on that handstand. Just remember to have fun with it. It's going to take you a long time to get this. It took me forever to get it, months and months and months to get to where I'm at now. So just have fun with it. You're going to get frustrated at times, but I promise if you stay with it and take the tips that I put out in this video and I'll put out in the next one, you'll get it in no time as long as you stay focused and determined with it. Alright, so I really hope you guys learned something from that. If you did, please give the video a like. Comment down below what was the most helpful thing. And yeah, so train all those exercises and then stay tuned for my next video that's about to come out that'll teach you all about the technique itself of how to master the handstand. So this video was more about the strength building, and then the next video is going to be about the techniques and skill needed to master the handstand. So stay tuned and subscribe if you want to see the next video. Peace.